right, shalom, shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we begin this lesson, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Rakah
Kodash.
Kodash. All right, and Thawadi, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai for the spirit and truth. All right, and double honors to our apostles, the elders of great millstone who rule well, and taught us his truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Brakathum. All right, and as always, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, Brakathum, to the Zaquanian Wa Akim. All right, that's teaching this truth and sincerity, faith, and honesty. All right, I'm a fellow servant, Kwam.
Miyakala.
All right, we're from GMS Tampa Bay 12, the camp out here in Tampa, Florida. All right, in the heart of Babylon, the belly of the beast. All right, just pretty much as its title, flowing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Pretty much really going into translation of power, man. Esau, Edom is according to Proverbs 29, I believe. All right, when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right, and the righteous is getting ready to bear rulership, man. So see, the translation of power is coming. All right, because anytime there was a downfall of one kingdom, Yahweh Shem Yahushai would what? Have another kingdom on the rise. But see, this is the last time that wickedness is going to prevail. All right, ultimately going into us going into our first estate, man. Those new bodies, because we're not just going to be in power looking like this. No, we're going back to being gods on the planet Earth, man. To how things was in the beginning, because we were called sons of God, man. So we're going back to that estate, that estate that we actually lost, man. And that's why we are earnestly expecting that, you see? Okay, and that's the hope, You got it?
So this is Romans chapter 8, and we'll start at verse
18? I'm sorry, 20.
Romans 8 and verse 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope.
That's right. So it said the creature was made subject to vanity. Okay, what's the creature? The creature is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. That's why when you read in Ecclesiastes, all right, King Solomon, who was Yahushua in reincarnation, if you could receive it, all right, he said that all is vanity, man. Vanity of vanity, and all is vexation of the spirit, you see? So everything around us is vanity, man, okay? So we're waiting to be changed, all right, so that we can actually enjoy life, because throughout the scriptures, Jake really never lived, man. We really never lived. We was just being pilgrims, and that's Hebrews the 2nd chapter, man. We had 40 years of peace in the time of King Solomon, but we never lived, bro. So we were made to subject to vanity, man. So that the promise of Yahweh Shai returning, okay, and granting us life with those new bodies can be made accomplished, man. And that's what's coming, bro. Life is coming to the nation of Israel, but chiefly the elect, man. Cause this as long as we're in this flesh, you gonna want to eat, you gonna lust, all right. You gonna have certain desires, okay. But we gonna be in the spirit, man. We actually gonna be in the spiritual body, man. Spiritual temple, and that's gonna be beautiful, man. To actually have power over elements, man. Power over nations, man. To be a god, man. Sons of God. To be a power,
And going to the point where it says, we was made subject to vanity, not willing, but by subjecting who have subjected the same in hope, because in the beginning in Genesis it says what? You shall be gods knowing good and evil. That's what the point is, that why we fell from our state is because the Lord had to bring us down to make us true judges, learning what happens when wickedness is in authority. And it seems like a long time to us. We've been through multiple captivities, and like Jake, we still haven't got it, But now is that time where being in that last captivity, this is our last estate, where the Lord's going to make us first again.
That's right, bro. Yep. And what's that? The last shall be first. Yeah. And the first shall be last. So what's the last? Who came out last? Jacob, man. So we getting ready to be first. Because Jake was never first, bro. We getting ready to actually understand what it is to be a power, man.
Yeah. And that goes into the different levels of existence on this planet. Because, like it says, I forgot where it might be in Sirach, it says people count his life a pastime and a market for gain. They see that they come in this world because, they see as gain as godliness. They want to be on top. And it's the same thing over and over again. But here it is in the shadows, like we was walking. Here it is, the kingdom of heaven is being built right under the nose of Babylon the Great.
Right.
That if you believe it or not, these men are out here being the next rulers of the next kingdom to come, being the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be the everlasting kingdom. And it starts here on this side. Yep. These men are being groomed and raised up and afflicted and brought low, mostly because why? Because we're in these bodies. That's how else do you get afflicted? You can't get it. How else can a spirit be tormented unless it's put
And subject to vanity.
exactly? And you got Jude, right? The chains of darkness. All right, we're in these bodies because we're being chastened.
Yeah, that's right,
being
bro.
brought low,
That's
being
right.
beat, because the spirit is is free. Okay, but what closes down the spirit, locks in the spirit, is this body.
This body, yeah.
You know,
Yep.
and that's what we have to be. There's a point in time for us to get freed from this. And that time we're coming into is now.
That's right.
You know?
That's why, to back you up, Sirach, the second chapter says, be patient when thou art brought to a lower state. Going into that lower state, that estate, we in the lower state, man. Being here, having the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and being the hopeful elect. And nobody recognize who we are, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody respects Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's a very low estate, prophesying greatness, and everybody looking at you as the lowest, the low, That's heavy, bro. You got it, bro.
Okay. Continuing Romans chapter 8 and verse 21. Because the creature itself shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption
Woo!
into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High.
The glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. That's ultimately, like the brother was going into, that spirit being put into that new body, man. Yeah. Okay, read that one more time. That's heavy, bro. And then you go to Jude after that.
All right, this is Romans chapter 8 and verse 21. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption. That bondage of corruption is that seed of wickedness that's been sown in from the beginning with Adam. When we fell, because we didn't know of wickedness. Therefore, we ate of that fruit and that philosophy, and that was that seed that was planted, and that's why you see so much turmoil and wickedness, and because from the beginning that seed of wickedness was planted into us, and since then we haven't been able to get out from that, be free from that.
Because what? We know good and evil, bro. Yeah. We knew good. We didn't know what evil was, bro. Now we know what evil is, bro. Now we know what it is to go off countless and many generations, man. Now we know what it is to be casted away, man. But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai said in his wrath have he smote us, man. Being smote is slavery, captivity, man. From all nations. We've been in captivity under all the nations under heaven, man. Yeah. That's the wrath of the Lord, Hey, the wrath of the Lord is not even knowing who the hell you is, man. Yeah. Period, bro. Period. Like, you, Moab, they know who they are, bro. They know they got all the lineage, they family, they know who they are, bro. Esau, Edom, Ammon, Slop, Ham. But here it is, you got so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians in America, Ireland, Germany, okay, Iran, okay, in the Middle East, all right, South Africa, okay, Africa, we everywhere, bro. That's the wrath of the Most High. He said he will scatter you, and you shall be as a hiss in the plague amongst the nations, man. And that's what we are, bro. The nations hiss at us, okay. We plague with what? The curses, man. Okay, we the only people to fit. That's the wrath of the Lord, to actually not know who the fuck you are, bro. And you could be 40, 60 years old. But when you hear this truth, for you not to receive it, man, that's, hey, bro, you just need to be put to death, bro, brought back, because you ain't gonna get it, But the Lord said, in my wrath have I smote thee, but in my favor will I have mercy. That mercy is Yahweh Shai, through Yahweh Shai, that covenant, man, through Yahweh Shai, through the blood of Yahweh Shai, the elect was made kings and priests. Okay, so when we get on top, we ain't gonna be on top looking like this, Jake 5'11". Nah, bro, we going back to the beginning, bro. That first estate,
And the beautiful thing is too, like, now is the time we're gonna get it, not because of ourselves, but because we got Yahweh Shai.
That's right, bro.
Because if that was the case, we would have got the kingdom officially at the time of Adam. Here it is. We're in the farthest removed from our power. The majority of our people have no idea who we are. All right, we should have got it back in the Babylonian captivity, or the Persian, in Medo-Persian captivity, or so on and so forth. The Greeks, the Roman captivity, but we didn't. Nowadays we're in the lowest state we ever been as a people,
yes, bro.
And now we're getting ready to receive the kingdom of heaven.
Yep.
That just shows you the beautiful balance of the Lord, and ultimately show you what the true problem was. It wasn't because nothing else besides these bodies, because we've been given the law, statutes, and commandments, but we could never keep them. Even we definitely can't keep them now. Thinking about back when we were in our Holy Land, we were in Jerusalem. We had our spot, we had our place, we knew who we were, but we still didn't get it. So what more now? We're in a strange land. We don't know who we are. Okay. So again, going into the law. Okay. The law has always been straight. The law has been perfect. It's just what's the thing we just read. It says the creature was made subject to vanity. It's the creature,
Yeah.
the creature,
Yep.
the flesh.
Flesh, man.
That the flesh wasn't made to keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Lord had it to where we weren't going to figure it out ever. We needed that great sacrifice being Yahweh Shai, all right, for us to come into that second covenant, all right. But nonetheless, we were never supposed to get it in these bodies. We never were, all right, and we're still not going to. The problem is we got to be freed from this.
Yes, bro.
And that's what we're coming into, us being freed from these bodies, and that's
right.
where everything else is going to be fixed, okay?
Yep.
But that's what we're waiting for Yahweh Shai return, so we can get. He has the key. He has the key to.
Yep.
Because he
Free
has
that soul, free
exactly
that spirit.
because who else? Who has control over the spirit?
Yep.
Not man, not me, not you. The Heavenly Father, being the Father of spirits, and He's going to give that key to unlock, you know, and that glory, the glorious body which Yahweh Shai has already received. And that's why He said, it may not appear who we shall be, but we know when He returns we shall be like Him.
Yep.
And He's not coming as a man, right? So that means we're not going to be like
Yep.
Him.
That's right, bro.
Okay.
Yep. Because what? You have the sons of men, and you have the sons of wicked, and you got the sons of God, man.
Yeah.
So that's why in John, it says that, man. You know, as many as believed on Him, He made sons of God, man. Belief. It takes that belief that he has the key to the spirit, man.
Yep.
That it's not about this mortal man, you know. That He has the key to free your spirit, man. That's why the scriptures say that you shall know the truth. Who know the truth? The elect. Because they were the ones that was given the mysteries, you know, the keys, you know. They were the ones that was given it. They were free, you know.
Yeah. And that's what's officially going to make us the sons of the Most High, is us being changed from these bodies.
That's right, bro.
You know.
Yep.
I read again, it's Romans chapter 8 and verse 21, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption. A bondage.
Yeah.
This is a bondage.
Yep.
This
Captivity.
flesh, where, you know, ultimately we're under Esau, Edom's rulership, all right, but we're in the captivity of our own selves, our flesh, because the stuff we want to do, we can't do.
Yep.
Okay, and the stuff we don't want to do, we do. Apostle Paul talked
Yep.
about that.
Romans 7.
You know, he said, "Is a war within my members."
Yep, kind.
You know, it's a war between the spirit and the flesh constantly. All right, the Lord made two and two, one against the other. The flesh and the spirit cannot abide together. So it says, you know, you can't have two masters. Either you'll love the one or you'll hate the other one. We hate the flesh, and we love the spirit, but we can't serve the spirit because we're trapped.
Right.
We can't get out of here.
Right. And that's why the Lord don't delight in sacrifices of 1,000 goats, man. You know, and lambs, man. You know, that sacrifice that Yahweh Shai did, that was for the spirit.
Yeah.
That was for all. That's why in Hebrews, the 2nd chapter, if I'm not mistaken, it says that He shall taste death for every man. You know, Yahweh Shai actually tasted death. He was the sacrifice to taste of the death of every man of the nation of Israel, man. You see?
Yeah.
So that no more is we not in the flesh, bro, but in the spirit.
Yeah.
You see? And that's Romans the 8th chapter, man, in the beginning. You know, so that's why we strive for the truth. Okay? The flesh, you know, he weak, bro. This nigga wanted to, you know, give up, sleep all day, you know, be at home. But the spirit every day, like, man, I'm hastening, bro. I'm waiting for the Lord to come back, you know. What's the next prophecy that's popping off, you know?
Yeah.
When we going out to camp, you know? When we gonna do a lesson? Because it take the spirit for us to actually be doing this lesson right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because if it wasn't for the spirit, we wouldn't be out here.
Yep.
You know, because the flesh, if we
Profit
thought
nothing.
according to the flesh, we'd be chilling. We'd be at home all day doing nothing.
Yep.
But we have the fear, we have the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. Therefore, going into that spiritual battle, you know, it says the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Our spirit willingly made us come out here. If it wasn't for the spirit, we wouldn't be out here, like
That's
you
right.
just said.
That's right.
You know?
Yep. You got it, bro.
Yeah, I read again, Romans 8 and 21, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty. Liberty means to set free. You know, this is the true liberation of our people. Us getting out of these freaking bodies.
Kind, bro.
Delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. It's verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth in travail and pain together until now.
Yep, and that's everything, man. The earth itself, the whole creation is groaning. The scriptures tell you the earth itself languisheth and mourneth and fadeth away. Why? Because the people that's supposed to be ruling on the planet Earth, over the planet Earth, keeping the condition of the planet Earth in righteousness flowing, they're not in the power seat, man. You see? They walking upon the ground as servants. Okay, and they are princes walking upon the ground as servants, and the servants are on horses as princes, man. You know? I think that's in Ecclesiastes.
It's
know?
in Psalms.
Psalms, yeah, I think probably Psalms. Yep, that's right, bro. Okay, but what? We're on the ground as servants, man. You know? So that's why we waiting patiently for Yahweh Shemel to return, so that our spirit can be put into that new body, man. Freed from these chains of darkness, man. Freed from captivity, bondage. Where, matter of fact, get that real quick. Matter of fact,
What?
Hebrews 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get it real quick. Spirit. Because, we were made to serve this bondage, man. The Lord said in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves, And that's what we do. That's where we at. We remember who we are as a nation, man, as a people. And chiefly the elected, because 2/3 don't want to get right, man. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 2. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 15. It says, and deliver them who through fear of death were all their life. And deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage, man. So all our lifetime we were subject to bondage, man, without Yahweh Shai, bro. That's the greatness and the significance of having Yahweh Shai as that sacrifice, bro. Okay, having him as our Lord and Savior and our big brother, that's the joy, because now we know that even if we do have to give up this man, this flesh in this lifetime, what? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to what? Free our spirit, man. You see? And acquire our spirit, you see? Separate the lambs from the goats, man. His elect from the whole nation of Israel. Those that truly believe and those that didn't, man. Because what? Like the brother said earlier, he has the keys to do that, man. He knew all spirits. He knew all things, okay? So when he was on the scene, that great sacrifice that he did, that was for those that actually believed, man. Okay? That's why he said, when the disciples asked in Matthew 19:26, what shall we receive for following you? Okay, he said, ye shall sit upon thrones, man. And the regeneration, reback generation, genealogy, man. The beginning. Okay, so from the beginning, predestined, you see? Okay, that's why Second Ezra, the second chapter, is so heavy, man. Going into the crowning of the elect, because from the beginning they were chosen, man. Okay, to make it,
Yeah.
You got it.
And that really goes into predestination, because before works, they was already chosen to be those men. Before the foundation of the earth was created, 144,000 was already established. So they was already set before to be the rulers of that first fruit. It's just now we don't know. We don't know.
That's the fight.
And that's the condition.
Yeah.
We hope that we are, but at the end of the day, those men are out here, all right? And we're doing the things that these men would do, all right, because we believe in the things that they would believe.
Yep.
So that by association, that makes us these men, until proven otherwise. That's why it goes into he that endured to the end, shall be saved.
That's right, bro. Because he that will endure, suffer unto the end, will be saved. The Lord will acquire him. You got it, bro.
Con. This phone. Just, Romans chapter 8. Want me to read 22 again?
Yeah, con. And then you can close out on Jude.
All right, con. It says Romans chapter 8, verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travail in pain together until now.
Yep, so everything is in pain together until now, until the sons of the Most High, all right, came on the scene. That's why the Lord said, and he shall gather his elect from the four corners of the earth. The earth itself is going to be at rest when we come out of those chariots, according to Revelations 21. All right? Okay, when New Jerusalem, when we come up, man, I'm telling you, bro, this shit going to be so crazy, bro. When you actually see who we really are, Lord's will be a part of that number, because the whole nation of Israel going to be on top. But when you actually see who the 144,000 men are, okay, who are destined from the beginning, chosen, precious unto the Lord, the elect, okay, then you going to know, like, damn, bro, hey, that's going to be the real celebrities, That's going to be that's going to be the talk every fucking day. Like, damn, bro, them dudes, man, Like, bro, yeah, bro, the Lord don't play about that 144, bro. That's going to be those dudes, man. On a higher stature above everybody, man. Exodus 19:6, Revelations 5th chapter, 9th verse. Okay? Once once King David gets set up, the apostles get set up, once our spirit get in that new body, bro, bro.
And that's all we're waiting for.
Yes, bro.
That's all we're waiting for is the return of our Lord, because that's what's going to make it official. Again, the kingdom of heaven is with men. Tabernacle of Lord is with men. Yep. It's right here in front of your face. It says that the kingdom of heaven not come with observation. No one could say lo here, there, but the kingdom of heaven dwells within you, within us. So, if we are those men, the kingdom of heaven is right here. But what's the official token of that? It's when Yahushua returns and changes us out of these bodies.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's the completion, and that's what we're waiting for. That's why we wait for prophecy. and things of that nature, because this gives us a time scale as far as this thing coming to pass. You know, that's why we wait, because we know the reward is coming. He said, Yahushua said, behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to reward every man according to his ways. You know, so that's why we have to wait, because we can't do it ourselves. You know, that's why we're out here enduring afflictions, and because we didn't read it, but Romans 8 and 18,
Okay.
the sufferings.
Get it.
Okay.
You spoke on it, yeah.
Con, this is
Speak on
Romans chapter 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. And that goes into us being changed.
Yep.
You know, and us being in our even the animals are singing. You know,
That's right.
because
That's
it's
that song.
because this is what is the Lord is dealing with. He's dealing with His men, and this is the people that, whether you believe it or not, these are going to be the new rulers of the earth. You know, we don't say it ourselves. You know, like we hope. You know, but nonetheless, these men out there are men out here that are going to be established on high, being sitting on the 12 thrones, being joint heirs with Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay, because you see all these things popping up, you see prophecy popping out. So what makes you think this is not going to happen? The Lord said about wars, rumors of wars. He said about famines and pestilence and uproars of the people. He talks about measuring the time diligently. He talks about the Arphadim, which is the mark of the beast. All these things are here. So what more? The Lord
Redemption.
making us joint heirs and redeeming us and beaming us into this chariot.
That's right, man.
Okay?
To back you up, Romans 13:11, man. Okay, thou when thou see, or what is it? Knowest now that it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Yahushua, nearer when we believe, man. So to back the brother up, if you seeing all this hell breaking loose, the Lord said in 2 Ezra 16 chapter, He shall save His elect from the said perils, man, because of their faith and their works. So what's that? 2 Ezra 16 and 74. Hear ye, O my beloved, the Lord, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Okay, the list go on and on. So, and that's going into the great balance of Yahweh Shem Shai. Great destruction is coming, yeah, bro. Okay, but great mercy is getting ready to be reestablished upon those vessels that are fitted for mercy, man. Okay, and Lord's will we be those men. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, full of hope. You know, you got it.
God, real quick. So
Yeah, go
Philippians
ahead.
chapter 3 and verse 20. For our conversation is in heaven.
Woo! So what's that? 2 Peter 3rd chapter.
Yeah.
Okay, seeing these things shall come to pass. What manner of person are you to be? Holy conversation, man. Sacred conduct. That's the way we conduct ourselves. Clark Kent. Okay, but when we're around each other and we doing videos, we Superman, man.
Yeah.
Okay, why? Because we are in the spirit. That's why the scripture say the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So what? The spirit of the prophets is subject to what? Prophesying. So that's what we're telling you. The things that's getting ready to come. The destruction and the mercy, man. Okay? That's what we're telling you, man. The thing, bro, this shit finna pop off, bro. Then shall they know that a prophet was among them. Then shall they know who are my chosen. The Lord is getting ready to fulfill prophecy through His men. Okay? Because He don't speak to you niggas one-on-one. Okay? The Lord always spoke by the mouth of His prophets since the world began. That's St. Luke 1 and 70, man. So it's no different in this time we in right now. Okay? You got it.
God, Philippians chapter 3 verse 20. For our conversation is in heaven. From whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach.
Kind. So what's the whole purpose of existence? Being a prophet, Isaiah 62 and 6. To watch, look for. The Lord said, blessed is the that watcheth and keepeth his garments, man, lest he be found naked. So your whole job is to watch the sign of your reward, man. Matter of fact, get that real. You got some more in there?
1,000 read verse
Yeah,
21.
go ahead. And then, when you get.
Well,
when
if
you're
it
done.
goes with this, what is
I was
it?
going to say Revelations 3, because you quoted earlier through the Spirit.
Okay.
You go right with it.
Yeah.
You know? 3, 11,
Yeah.
Bible shot. Just through the Spirit.
Yeah,
you know? Because, bro, Yahweh Shai getting ready to reward us, bro. You think when all hell break loose, everybody's just going to fucking die, bro?
Yeah.
No, bro, that's a weak mentality, man. You know? Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 11. Behold, I come quickly.
So Lord, He coming quickly, man. Prophecy, everything happening. Okay, He coming, bro. Believe that, man. He coming, bro. Go ahead.
Hold that fast which thou hast.
Right. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Go ahead.
That no man take thy crown.
Yeah, don't let no man take your crown. If you was called to do this work, okay, you were called to glory. You were called to be a king, man. You were called to be set up on the throne, man. Because the Lord said it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom, man. So He only gave you His name and He only gave you His name and His Son's name, all right, to those that were anointed and initiated, man. Because when you go into that word mystery, it means to be initiated. You see? And it means to be chosen, man. All right? To be called, to be closed or shut. And what? This truth is shut. Just like in the times of Noah, it's going to happen right now today, man. So don't let no man despise thy youth. You see? As it is written, man. Okay? If you got this truth, keep pushing, man. You got the names of Yahweh Shemi Awashai in the faith. Keep doing your videos, man. Keep working. Because at the end of the day, the Lord is coming quickly and the reward is going to be done to everything that you have pushed towards his name. Because that will make him a liar if he was if he denied you and you have done nothing but the best of your ability to declare the names of Yahweh Shemi Awashai in the sight of men. Because what did Yahweh Shai say? He said, those that will declare my name in front of men, I will declare his name in the face of my Father, man. Roughly to say. So it's a domino effect, man. Okay? That's why we pressing towards the mark of salvation, man. Okay? To be just where Yahweh Shai is. He said, where I am, they shall be, man. You want to be where the Lord at, man. So when he returns, we want to be just like him. You know? So press towards that crown. Press towards salvation. Press towards your reward, man. For knowing the name of Yahweh Shemi Awashai. You know?
Yeah, and that's heavy. You said initiation. That's what's going on right now. You know, like goes into college, you got hazing. You know, we're being jumped in. You know, in order to, you know, get put in something, get put on, you got to do something for somebody.
That's right.
And that's what we're going through right now.
Sacrifice.
Catching hell, making exactly a sacrifice. You know, we're getting ready to see great, wonderful, beautiful things. You don't mean it's just going to be handed on to you. It says, if you're not that little flock for us, the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
Right.
But we still have to earn it in that respect.
Work.
You know, work, exactly. That's why I say work and faith.
That's right.
You know, ultimately it is predestination, but we don't know. That's why it goes into making your calling election
Election
sure.
sure.
But right now we're being initiated. We're being humiliated, laughed at, spit on,
Scoffed.
talked,
Yep.
taking L's. You know, this is initiation.
Yeah.
The Lord is breaking us in so we can be acceptable unto Him.
Exactly.
You know?
Because what the scripture say, he that is not chasteneth, the Lord
You don't
cast
love
it out
him.
as a bastard.
Exactly.
You know, so you being corrected because the Lord love you, man. And that's heavy, man. All right, if you have no fucking life on this side, bro, that's beautiful, man. You got a 77% chance, if you will, you know, okay, to being a part of the elect. You know, I ain't want to, you know, but you over the 50, you know.
Bro, and that's the thing. What do you have?
Damn.
You have everything to lose on this side. You don't got shit to. For us, we don't have nothing. If you're building up yourself on this side, it's not gonna last. So what are you losing by coming to this
Yeah,
fold?
bro.
All you have to do is nothing but gain.
Come.
Nuclear missiles are coming.
Yeah,
America's gonna get destroyed.
come. The kingdom is
Kingdom of
coming.
heaven is coming. These
The
things
Yahweh
are
Shai coming back.
It's coming. You know, just you gotta wait.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just
you know?
suffer.
There's nothing else left in this
Yeah.
place. You see people that make it in the side. What's so special about this place?
Yeah, bro.
You know what's so cool about Babylon?
Yeah.
You look at your eyes. The flesh is like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
ooh.
God.
But the spirit's like, what? This
Yeah.
shit is trash. You know.
And you feel bad at the end of the
And
day.
you always
you
feel
know?
exactly. You feel remorse.
Yeah,
You feel
that shit
guilty.
sucks,
you know,
bro.
you try to have a little bit of fun. You're like, fuck.
Fuck.
You know, because this shit it's
vanity.
It's trash.
Yes.
You know. That's why it says
Vanity.
our conversation is in heaven.
Heaven.
You know, we talking about our reward.
Yes.
You know, we fuck this place.
Yeah, bro. What bro? How can you, bro? To back you up, Papa Kashaf. What on the planet Earth can compare to you having a fucking chariot, man? What can compare to you having a chariot, angels around you,
Having slaves.
slaves, women around you, your children, having a crown on your head, being a ruler, man? You know, going from galaxy to galaxy, man. Hey, issuing out orders, man. You know. Okay, all because you believed. Just because you believe the Lord gonna do this for you, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, the Lord don't need us. We need Him. So He said, what? Those that believe on Me through their word, man. You believe on Yahweh Shemi Awashai, He gonna have you where He at, man. He said, believest thou in the Father, believest thou also in Me. Okay? And guess what? Because of your faith, you're gonna be able to move mountains. You're gonna be able to heal, man. Fly. Bro, we getting ready to do shit, man. Like, because of your faith, because you believe in Yahweh Shemi Awashai in the time of darkness. When all hell break loose, niggas out here gonna be looking for something to hope on, man. But we on a sure foundation, a rock solid foundation, man. Niggas gonna be out here, women, children gonna be out here. Oh my God, we gonna be called out Yahweh Shemi Awashai.
Yep. Because this place is getting ready to be
No.
exposed, bro. Everything
Done.
you thought was just cool on this side, everything you put your hope on and trust in, we'll see how it's going to abide you in that day.
That's right,
Because
man.
we know what's going to happen to you. We know it says the ungodly shall not be acquitted. Surely the wicked is going to be punished.
Right.
Everything you believed, the hope thing you thought was the right answer, this and that, it's not going to help you in that day. And that's what we're waiting for. we're waiting for all these L's to be turned to W's.
That's right, man.
You know, because the ultimate W is getting out of here.
That's right.
You know, and again, going into who else is doing what we're doing, all right? Speaking of the apostles on down.
That's
all
right, bro.
You know, we're making our calling election sure.
That's right.
You know?
Yep. Studying. The scriptures say, measure the time diligently in itself. Okay? The Lord gave us. That's why the scripture say in the book of Job, the 20th chapter, this is the portion of the wicked. Why? Because it was already predestined his destruction, man. Okay? And then the Lord telling us about how he going to feed us in the times we're coming into. Okay? He going to give you spiritual powers, angels around you. God damn, Jake, just believe. You know? The Lord said you don't even got to have all this extreme faith, want to be faith. You know? Just have faith of a mustard seed, bro. If you believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that's a strong tower, man. Run to it, man. And the Lord going to show you safety in the times we're coming into, bro.
Yeah.
You know? You got something? I got something real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Con, this is Psalms 58, verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance, man. And that's what we getting ready to do. We getting ready to witness actual Babylon that was a nation built off of the blood, sweat, and tears of the so-called Native Americans, the so-called Latinos, and the so-called Negroes, blood, sweat, and tears, man. You actually getting ready to see that kingdom fall. The golden cup that's in the Lord's hand getting ready to receive that wine that she made all the nations drink, man. You know? That's a beautiful thing. That's why the scripture said, matter of fact, let me get that real quick, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know? This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Okay? So the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai is breaking down Babylon, man. Okay? Which is the hammer of the whole earth, man. Making everybody bow down to homosexuality, transgenders, man. You know? A, B, C, L, G, B. You know? Okay? Abominable foods, GMOs, man. You know? Okay? That's the hammer that you got to do this, man. Okay? You got to deny your customers and your culture, and come and live the American dream. And if you don't, we got superpower. We got military, man. All right? We can attempt the coup, man. All right? We can put a government in there, man. Okay? That's the whore that sitteth upon the beast. All right? And it reads, how is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken. Right? The sword, man. Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai is cold-blooded, bro. He gave you your blessing, which was a sword, and you the sword, just to lay your ass out with the sword, man. That's crazy, bro. You the sword of the Most High, but he getting ready to put you in a sheath, okay? Most High getting ready to put Esau where he belong, man, okay, which is on the bottom. Is this he that have weakened the nations, man, and destroy you and your economy and your kingdom with your own blessing? Call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai for that, man, and choosing his elect, the men that were predestined from the beginning, that he said he would never leave nor forsaken, man. Okay, if they believe, man. And we ain't seen Yahushai, man.
And that's the thing, you know, we not doing nothing. The Lord's doing all this. We're just telling you what the Lord's doing.
That's right, man.
You know, we're not that cool, that special.
Yeah,
we believe, and that's it.
That
we ran with it.
Prophesied.
We heard it, and you know, it says the Lord has spoken. Who can yet but prophesy?
Right.
We're out here because we believe. We trump at the Lord's words, and He's getting ready to reward us greatly just because we believed on Him.
That's right.
He's dope. The Lord's doing all this stuff.
Dope.
We were nobodies. What did we do according to works to come to this fold?
Yep.
We were nobodies in the world, just like everybody else. But the Lord called, and we took the calling. And the Lord's what we endure unto the end.
That's right.
You know.
Yep. A little bit more here. It says, "Thou art found and also caught. The Lord found you." The brother just posted, the man of sin is revealed. And you caught how? Because everybody got missiles, nigga. And it says, because thou hast striven against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You striving against the Most High, bro. The scriptures say, if it be of the Most High, okay, if it be of man, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, all right, you going to be cast down, man. Okay? Unless they be found worthy happily to fight against the Most High. You fighting against the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, building up the tabernacle of David, raising up one and setting up, putting down one and setting up another, man. You can't stop prophecy, bro. This is why Daniel was raised up to rebuke King Nebuchadnezzar and tell him his reward for his pride. Because he didn't respect the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And when he was in the field for 7 years, what did he do, bro? Out of his own mouth in the book of Daniel, man. He said, blessed is the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for thou art the King of nations, man. You see? So you niggas gonna really understand the significance of respecting Yahweh Shem Yahushai when this place is fucking destroyed, man. Thus saith the scriptures, thus saith the Lord, man. Okay? That's it. You got something? Close out. You got something?
No, I was just holding with your.
Okay, kind. Yeah, we close out on that. Spirit. Jude.
Well, Jude, we was in Relations.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
It don't
Spirit
yeah,
on
exactly.
fire.
That's
yeah.
fine.
Spirit
Yeah.
taking off.
Kind of. This is good. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem.
Woo! Right under your house, shine, man.
Yep.
Saluting you. Shalom. Who everybody denied, but you were denied too with him. You was crucified with Yahweh Shai, man, 2,000 years ago. But you believed in that covenant. You believed in that offering that we gave. You believed when you drunk of that blood of Yahweh Shai and you ate of that bread, which was his body, man. You believed in the precept that you were reading. So when you actually see him physically, he's going to reward you with that body, okay? And to be amongst his presence, man, to salute you, man. How beautiful is, and put a crown, how beautiful is that, man?
Yeah.
And to put you over everybody.
Yeah, and it says he shall go no more out. I mean, we're not going to go to captivity again. We're not going to be cast away. The Lord's not going to hit us, and not going to be begin in Adam and fall over again. No, this is the last time. It says, so shall we ever be with the Lord. And we're ever going to be with him. And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for forever. Right now, the temple, we're getting beat up, we're losing, and it's going to get worse on the outside. In the flesh, you're going to catch whatever the Lord got us going through. But at the end of the day, it's the inner man that's rejoicing because we know we're getting ready to be loosened from this dude. This dude gonna take L's all day, but the spirit we don't take no L's because we follow after Yahweh Shai.
That's right,
and we can't go wrong with Yahweh Shai because, like you were saying, he don't take no L's. The Lord took all the L's on his side, but ultimately it was always a W because now he sits on the right hand side of the Father, and we're getting ready to be a joint heirs with that. You know, and we can't even imagine. That's why it's a conversation in heaven. We never left. Some of us never left the state. You know, some of us never even left the city. And the Lord told us there's many mansions. We're getting ready to leave the planet. You went from not leaving your block to leaving the planet. That's how the Lord. That's how the Lord works. He deals with the meek and lowly, the brokenhearted. You know, and sets them on high because they're worthy to be set in the proper seat. Remember, Sirach, the 10th chapter. The power of the Lord, the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord. And in due time, He's going to set one up that is profitable. You know, we're going to remember the hell we caught on this side. We're going to remember the Lord fucking us up, all the captivities, because we're going to be in our right mindset. Like, we went through that. We did this. We're going to remember all the stuff we did. You know, not as far as details, we don't want to remember that shit. This is traumatizing. But nonetheless, you know, we're going to have that same energy remembering us being down this low. And that's why we're going to remember, you know, what we learned. You know, what did we learn from captivity? What did we learn from being put in hell and being kicked out of the Holy Land and this and that, being apart from the Lord? What did we learn? All right, and now when that time we're coming to our proper state, our first and last estate, we're never going to have to worry about this shit again. You know, and that's hard to ponder, like, forever, bro?
Yeah, forever, ever, bro.
Like, how can you imagine forever? But how could you not fight for that?
Yeah.
What do niggas say to their women? I'm gonna live with you forever. You can't do that on this side. Yeah. All right? But the Lord said that He's gonna do that with us. Yep. We're gonna be with Him forever. Now, that's that true love and that we should be striving after.
That's right, bro.
You know?
That's right, bro.
Let me finish this off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll read it again.
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power. Those lively stones.
Kind of overcoming what, though? Overcoming the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, Esau coming down with great wrath, not denying the name of Yahweh Shai.
Overcoming the world.
Overcoming the fucking world, bro. Because of your faith, your belief, you know? Okay, a great reward coming, bro. Like you said, bro, you can't ponder on that, bro. You can't ponder on just getting up, man, and you, man, you know, man, like, I can't, we don't even got to speak on it, bro. It's just like, what else to say? It's like, it's too much. Yeah. Too much. The scriptures say, thy heart shall fear because of the abundance that shall be given unto thee, man. You know, your heart shall be in fear. Like, God damn, like, man, me?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Unworthy,
yeah, bro. Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Con, I'll read it again. Revelation chapter 3, verse 12. He that overcometh will make a pillar in my temple, in the temple of my power. This is Yahweh Shai speaking, all right? And I will write upon him the name of my power and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem.
Ooh, so that's the house of David. That's the 144, man. You know, that's the 144, bro. Because the Lord said, upon this rock will I build my church. Yeah. You know, and He's the chief cornerstone to the house, man. You know, to the building. The building of what? The Lord said in Amos 9:11, He will build up the house of David as in the days of old. So all those men are here, man. And the chief cornerstone of them is Yahushua.
And this is an invite only thing.
Yep,
You know,
initiation.
Exactly.
Mystery.
Invite only. Exactly.
Mystery of the
That's
kingdom.
heavy. Because it says the world for now is for many, but the world comes for few.
Yeah.
You can't just buy yourself.
Fuck no.
You know, you ain't gonna be like none of that. You know, you gotta earn it on this side.
Yep.
Okay, and that's gonna be forever.
Yep.
You know, you can't say you be in 2/3 and I'm gonna be 144,000. And we're like that. You can't be a heathen and say you're gonna be a part of this. It's not. Okay, what we're involved in right now, we're establishing forever, right? And it's what, believe it or not, you know, it's us, the men are on the
Believe it or not, bro.
the men you see out here on the highways and byways, speaking of apostle on down, and the believers also, the 1/3. You know, these are getting ready to be the rulers of not just the earth, the universe. You know,
baby.
continuing, which cometh New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven.
Ooh, and what is that? Oh, slug.
You good?
That's them chariots, baby.
Yep.
That's them ships. Everybody, oh, shoot at them. What the fuck? UFOs. The angels of the Lord is camping around about them that fear him. We know who they are. You don't know who they are. And we trying to tell you who they are, but you looking at us like we bugged out. And we like, yo, nigga, we got the keys, bro. I'm trying to put you in some new shit. And you like, nah, I want this 2000. Yeah, I want my, no, bro, I'm trying to get you right, nigga. I'm trying to make sure you straight. But bro, that's Jake. The scriptures say that what's that? I hear a voice. I'm sorry, the voice in Israel saith, "Why is the days of the Lord prolonged?" Man, you know they hissing at Yahweh Shemi outside. I mean, so many precepts. You know, Second Peter's the 3rd chapter. Where's the promise of His coming? You know, so I mean, we trying to tell you the promise is here. You seeing the bricks being. Don't you want to be a part of this?
Yeah.
You know, come on this side.
Glorious, you know, kingdom being built right before
Yeah,
your eyes.
bro.
You know, we're not out here for fun and games, you know, because this is business.
Yep.
You know, we're doing this because each individual brother is a stone, you know, and these are parts of the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be established, have their own kingdom and galaxy, whatever, galaxy, this and that. This is what you're seeing right before your eyes, you know, and it's going to play out here on the earth. This is not no mythological.
Like, it's gonna disappear.
Yeah, like no, this is gonna play out here on the earth. Everything we're talking about, you're gonna see with your eyes, you know.
Yep.
But let me close this out. Which cometh down out of heaven, which is established us coming down from the chariots, from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit hath said, saith unto the churches.
Yep. The Spirit have said it to the churches, because what? The only thing that matters is the Spirit. The flesh profiteth nothing. So who you are in the Spirit means everything, man. You know, who you are in the Spirit means everything, man. You know, because if you one of those men, then from the foundations of the earth, you was one of those spirits that was created to endure into the end, man. You know, you were one of those spirits that was created to endure in this thing, man. Why not suffer to be one of those? Believe you one of those, man.
Yeah.
Believe you one of those spirits, man. Believe you gonna give it everything you got for the Lord, and He gonna redeem you, man.
Yeah, and real quick, if I can say, you know, sometimes we get confused, you know, with confidence and pride.
Yeah.
You know, us saying we believe, it's not because ourselves are going to do it. Our faith is in our power. We don't, like King David said. He said, "I will not trust in my bow, neither my sword save me."
Right.
It's not nothing that we're going to do. You know, it's just because we believe. We're strong in Yahweh Shai. That's why our confidence comes. We boast in our power, not in ourselves. You know, sometimes especially I speak for myself. You know, you feel like I'm being prideful because I say I'm part of the elect. I'm hopefully elect. You know, you feel wrong. You know, for like trying to strive to be one of those men, but that's not the case. Pride, it tells you in Swag what the definition of pride is. Yep. Pride is when the beginning of pride is when one departs away from his maker.
That's right.
You know,
mentally.
Exactly, where you depart mentally, saying, "I don't need Yahweh Shai. I got all the keys. I know all the breakdowns. I'm good. You know." That's when you become prideful. Then you start separating yourself from the body, and that's when you become prideful. You know, but confidence and pride is two different things. You got to, especially for myself, work on.
Likewise.
Work on that because we bring ourselves down, and
bro.
you know, you just defeat yourself, and then it's not constructive. You know, then you gotta start dealing with stuff you didn't have to deal with. All you gotta do is just hold that true, because again, remember that war. It's the flesh that's telling you no, you ain't shit, you not nobody, you not gonna make it. It's not the Spirit that's telling you that. The Spirit's like, I gotta be one of those men. I have to. Why? Don't make nothing else to make sense.
This shit don't make sense, if I'm not.
But
you know?
exactly,
that's what the Spirit means.
Exactly, and it's like I'm sure, because the Spirit knows that's the thing. And the Spirit, we know because the Spirit's connected with the Most High.
That's right, bro.
But the flesh, that's what's holding down our connection with the Most High. This flesh, because you know the Spirit's that signal, but the signal's being blocked by being trapped in this body. You know.
Yep. And to back you up, matter of fact, I'm gonna read it through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. I'm gonna get right to it to back you up, bro. You know, because I can't put it in better words. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, okay? 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 75. And it says, 76, right to the point. In the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, I gotta get to Slop. Verse 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. You can speak anytime.
Yeah, because again, that's what brought us into this fold. It's not because I went to school for this, not because I knew any. Well, some brothers might have knew somebody that was in the truth, but you've been called by the Spirit, called you, and the Spirit being the words of the Heavenly Father Yahweh Shai. We heard because brothers are bringing out precepts. That's what convinced us. It says, the Spirit quickened us. The flesh profited nothing. The flesh, if it was just the flesh, we would have. It just been like anything else. Like how people, exactly how people see it now. They walk past. They think it's just words, but these words are alive, and that's what quickened us. That's what quicken means, to bring alive. That's what woke us up. That's what gave us that spark. That's what really closed up the gap to the questions going on in this world. Like, what the fuck's going on around here? But that light bulb hit you. Like, this is it. This is what I've been working for. And that's the Spirit saying that.
Yep.
The Spirit's like, eureka. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is why I've been feeling this type of way. And you're confirmed by the Spirit. That's why it says, try the Spirit by the Spirit. That's what confirmed us. And that's why we are today. And that's why, again, going into the men around the planet, going on in this fold, speaking the words of Yahweh Shai, because that's what quickened us. That's what brought us back onto our power. His words. Not because nothing else, right? That's why we're not the Bible, the scriptures. We're not reading out whatever we can think of, some other shit. We're not the scriptures. The scriptures, these are the words of our power.
Yep,
and
none shall fail.
And that's why showing these things are alive, because shit is moving, shit's happening, shit's playing out. Prophecy,
every day.
Prophecy. That's what shows you the living power.
That's right, bro.
This is alive. This is the truth. This is it right here. But people they think it's something's some weird shit. It's right here in front of you. Yeah. Blessed is he that readeth. Yeah. And the Spirit is our guide. That's why in that day it says, we're talking about being the Spirit. The Lord gonna be moving and do, because we're connected with our power. Boom, connected. And the ministering angels. It's a lot of shit going on. But the Spirit knows what the hell's going on. But the
flesh is in denial, man. And like you said, Yahweh Shai was on the scene. He said, no sign shall be given thee but the sign of Jonas, man. And then also he said a prophet is not worthy in his own household, man. So don't expect to be somebody in this thing, man. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai know who you is in the spirit. They rejected him because they seen him in the flesh. It's not just the carpenter, but that's the Son of the Most High, bro. And look at what our people did to Yahweh Shai, bro. Look at what they did to the prophets. Look at how they treated King David. Look at how they treated Noah, man. Moses, man. But these were great men, highly esteemed in the spirit, man. But the Lord will do that. Why? Because he chosen the foolish things of this world to confound the wise, man. You see? And what? And he chosen the wisdom of this world, all right, to be foolishness unto him, man. Okay? But what? The scripture say in the book of Proverbs, the fear of the Lord is simple. The fear of the Lord is clean, making wise the simple, man. Okay? So it's obvious to us that we got the truth, bro. Okay? And you got and the problem is, which I'm gonna read, bro. This is the problem sometimes why you can get lackadaisical, like fuck, maybe the Lord not dealing with me. All right? Because it says, continuing on verse 76, let not your sins weigh you down, exactly, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Yep, because that's the flesh.
Yes.
The body that this fucking chain of darkness that's on us is what brings us down. It gets sick. And you're like, fuck, I can't be one of those men. I'm this and that. You might be, whatever it may be. We all fall short. It says a righteous man falleth 7 times, but the point is we keep fighting.
And our righteousness filthy rags.
And it is filthy. But in our rights, we're kind of as righteous because of our faith.
That's right, bro.
And faith is because of our spirit.
That's right.
Because if it was because of our carnal eyes, we wouldn't believe in none of this stuff that was being told on to us. It's because there's another eye inside of our mind that's making us believe these things.
That's right.
And that goes into the spirit,
Con. You got something?
No.
Con, let me. I got something real quick. Let me spell. Yeah, Con, never mind. Go ahead. You got it. Close out.
We just, what was the title?
Flowing through the spirit.
Just running through the spirit. Came out here off faith. And we just started off Romans 8, ended up. But that's just how the spirit goes, like the wind, it comes and goes. But the point is the message. It's for ourselves also. We hear these things and it comforts us. These things aren't in vain. These words coming out, it's for a reason. And there's going to be, especially the time we're heading to, is going to be crucial that we take heed to what we've heard, because we're going to have to play these things out. Yep. And that's what's going to separate us from the people of this world officially into the people that are Yahweh Shai. That's why I say, then shall they know who am I chosen.
Yep, those 5 wise virgins.
Exactly, because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability.
Oil, that's right.
All type of bullshit is gonna be happening
Oil, baby.
far beyond we can even imagine.
Yep.
You know, you can't even put the words of shit we're gonna see. We
Yep.
can say we're gonna see guts, blood, people getting blown up,
Yep.
but we're gonna have to actually live through these
In the
things.
spirit, you gotta believe.
And exactly, that's why that foundation is so important, because the flesh gonna be, oh shit,
Yep.
wanna run
Bugging,
around and
bugging.
bugging out and wanna climb, you know. But the spirit's gonna be like,
It's locked. Yep.
breathing,
Yahweh
because
Shai got it.
this is why you're here, because this is that time we're getting ready and hastening for. We know we're gonna have to suffer persecution. You know, it says them that live godly and shall all shall suffer persecution. So, you know, it's just it is what it is. But in the day the Lord's with us,
That's right.
and you have to. That's our confidence that we're gonna keep fighting, holding on to that time. But Lord's willing to be edifying, and as always, want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect Israel. Shalom. Shalom. Almost out of here. I don't know that. Is it this? I want to make it
Yep.
fall.
Got it.